It's important for us also to learn that being a man is not like what most people think. A man needs time to catch up with the world around him and live like a child. It is only then that a man can grow into his full potential. The last thing that I want you to hear right now is, be afraid. Don't let fear stand in your way or take away your joy, because a lot of times we don't fully realize how much we are living before our eyes. My point is this: if we aren't careful about how we treat ourselves, there will be no growth. Let's look at things differently. I am going to tell you 8 life lessons men learn too late in life that should serve as reminders to become better men than they were. 1. The first rule of being a man is for no one to take you seriously. This part of the list isn't the first one I've made for myself. I've read all these stories about arrogant, selfish young boys who took their father's money and went out and did whatever they wanted to do with their lives because they thought being a man meant doing whatever their father told them to do. Now, I know many people probably won't agree with this statement, because we need to learn that no one tells a man what he or she can and cannot do. There is no one telling them what to do. We are responsible for taking care of ourselves. If you're not happy, then there's nothing wrong with that. What's wrong is letting others tell you what you can or cannot do. 2. Respect yourself, because others are non-existent to do anything about their problems. This goes back to my previous point, which is that we are responsible for taking care of ourselves. So, if you're having problems, it's your responsibility to look at yourself and see where your faults lie. Whether it be with your behavior, thoughts, habits, or decisions, don't get attached to others' flaws, because those are not your fault anyway. Once you realize what has gone wrong and you work on fixing it, you'll be okay again, for lack of a better word. 3. When you grow up, you should never try to become something other people want you to be. When someone else wants something you don't want in return, you are automatically considered worthless and inferior in every way possible. That person who wants something doesn't give you any joy either, so why would they want you? They're always looking for ways to make their own life better than yours. Why should you try to please them? Because if you don't, then what are you trying to prove? You don't put yourself before anyone else's expectations, and that's what makes you special. You don't expect anyone but yourself to get everything you want. So stop trying. Stop caring so much about pleasing other people that you forget yourself and start focusing on making your life better. 4. Learning to love yourself will make us stronger friends. I used to hate my own self. Then I learned to love myself. Now, I enjoy seeing how she loves me. I feel good about myself more because of that. Another reason, and there are many, is that I don't have to worry about feeling guilty after I'm done talking to her. She understands my pain without making me feel bad about myself anymore. Even if that means I will never date anyone who likes me that much, I will accept that instead of thinking about what I could have done differently or wishing they would notice me. I'm happy for my sister, even during the hard times that I know she's suffering through. I don't take no for an answer, or I wouldn't be here writing this article. If you liked the video so far and want to know about the scientific content of relationship, don't forget to subscribe. 5. Nobody can be perfect but yourself. Except him. I can't stress enough how important this quote is. How anyone can be perfect for everybody else, but that does not apply to you. You are perfect the way that you are, and nobody else can change that. Not even God. His work to create the best man in the universe was done for all mankind. He created everyone into their own role and purpose. Yes, in that order. Everyone has different roles and responsibilities, and no one individual is more important than the other. But in every task or responsibility, you must work by yourself. 6. Just like our heroes, nothing else matters more than your family. The love of family, friends, and relationships is at the top of my list of the greatest gifts a man could ever receive. It is far more meaningful than anything else a man could achieve. I've seen a lot of people go through tough situations, and they still manage to find a new family. Maybe the wife left, or maybe they had another one and moved on. Either way, the woman's memory is one that everyone remembers. The children are another that we need to remember every day because they need us more than anybody else. All of those things matter every single day. 7. Asking for things only makes me feel like a coward. It sucks when someone asks for something that is already within your reach. You're asking for your dreams and goals, so they ask that you give them something they want that you have already achieved. While you can admit to yourself that this may bother you, and even though you want your parents to leave you alone from their bullying, you are still obligated to take care of you because of your parents' financial situation. Sometimes we need to put ourselves in someone else's shoes, especially when it comes to things that we're willing to sacrifice. 8. Trust and believe who has taught you everything. I don't know about you, but trust, believe, and love are 3 of the 4 pillars that make a healthy relationship. If I needed help, I'd take a friend over to teach me something or show me something. This is what I would do. I don't feel safe to leave my home without having some trustworthy adults around me. So, trust, believe, and love yourself. No one is forcing you to meet anyone or anything. It's really easy to just assume that anyone else has their own set of rules and regulations. However, only you really know your true worth. I am Majid 2006. Thank you for watching the video till the end. Now, if you want to be successful in romantic relationships and know more, subscribe to my channel. I made many tutorials for you. I will kiss you, my dear.